March 20th, 1987, I was 8. My home was broken into. I was raped, and you were arrested. The composite that I put together, the police said it was you. Did they tell you why you were being arrested?
Yes, but it really didn't make any sense. It's like, what do you mean? I didn't have an alibi, and it went downhill from there.
I testified.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you were convicted of the crime and spent 15 years in prison when you were innocent. Did you ever have any hope before you heard of the Innocence Project?
No, I figured I was going to probably die in there. I still don't believe I'm 51 years old.
As a child, I just felt like I was carrying around this huge, horrible secret because you just can't talk about it.
No.
And you can't make other 12, 13-year-olds understand it. And I remember when my mom first told me that the Innocence Project was looking into the case, I was floored. I felt like I had supported something so horrible. I know I was 8, but I felt like I had too big of a hand in it to give myself a break. When you were released from prison, I think I was 22, 23.
When I first got out, I cried. It was overwhelming. And then the time just flew by.
After you got exonerated, I was like, I need to find a way to reach out to him. And then as more years passed, I was like, well, it would just be weird now. And then January 2015, I heard about the one who's been proven by DNA to be the person who raped me. I knew I wanted to talk about it this time around. We got in touch. I reached out to see if you and I talking was something that you would be interested in. I was a little bit nervous.
Yeah, me too.
But you answered the same day. We started texting.
And we decided, why not have lunch?
Yeah, so we spent about an hour and a half talking last summer.
Yep.
And it felt good. Were you shocked when you got my message? Or was it something you thought would inevitably happen?
I was glad. I hoped it would happen eventually, but I wasn't going to push. I learned patience in prison. We got a link. We don't really know each other that well, but we need to get to know each other.
I feel like we're both victims in this.
Yeah.
You know, our stories have been so close to each other. I think part of it was a little bit selfish, and I needed to know that you didn't blame me for what you went through. That's something that I feel like I needed. That's part of why I reached out. I have a lot of guilt, and it's hard to shake it.
I just want to make sure that you know that it wasn't your fault.
This has definitely been a good experience.
Thank you very much for doing the interview.
I think this was good for both of us.
Yeah.